My God, I didn't play this fuck since it's been like 2 weeks.
You can't imagine how
So
inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
I have no clue where the hell I'm going. Quests. I just want to finish this up. You know, like it's got to the point that I just want to see what the end of the game is. Not that I haven't enjoyed it, just thought I was gonna be more like I don't know, like this may sound sad, the Harry Potter experience, you know, like I really don't feel like I've made any friends in this shit, you know, like it's all gobbledygook. I guess that's where we're going. Oh yeah, I can kill people. But I don't have the big bad move yet, sadly. It's like on the list of goals, you know, like, oh, can't wait. But I think last time I did spend a little bit more time trying to like find shit to unlock, you know, and at this point now I'm just kind of like, yo, I doubt I 100% it ever, but glad my color is fixed. Before it was like, it was worse. It was paler, duller. I did remember I figured out like the money thing last time. It was pretty easy. Just collecting the shit out of those fucking animals and selling them. That or finding those boxes was easy. No clue. I'm so glad there's a thing that shows you where to go, because if not, I would never find these places.
They're all so clever. P&D game's the best one ever.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Levioso.
No.
Revelio. Protego.
Yeah, I don't remember what the move was.
Levioso.
How the hell did I fast travel? Not fast travel, but how did I pull my wand up before? Let's find out that. I can't wait for the killing curse. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, apparently I don't know how
Handy
to run.
resource
There we
indeed,
go.
your field guide. I
Definitely not enough killing for Slytherin. We're not even picking on animals outside or nothing. Was that it? That's how you do it. It was hold tab. Good lord. Watch out, people. Fifth year. Fifth year.
I adore it.
What a fucking run. Here I am, like a jackass, not using fast travel. God, look. Something I don't remember. What's that? Oh, I was about to run all that way? Huh. But I never got there. But I never got there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What evil lady? Oh, there we go. There we go. We can't slip through it.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough! Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
I'll be quiet.
Easy.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate...
Confringo!
Interesting. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Descendo!
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is
Accio.
something else altogether.
How nice of you.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Over here. I won't rest. Rather unwise coming back this way. You can see the humans. Why don't you come up here and...
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunately, that was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I mean,
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
well, we shall.
Bombard! Confringo!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Confringo! Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Don't know, guy who.
Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down. Light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. There we are. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Descendo.
I was right not to be bone in the end.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Confringo!
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Wish I could say I fucking care, translator, but you're here for two things. Read. Well, actually, yeah, you're just here to fucking read.
I wonder if the
One-
boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Descendo! Accio! Descendo!
Oh, no shit. I'm dumb. Hold on. Right, here we go. Crawl a little.
Arresto momenti per fare. Prego. Accio. Lumos. Repulsor.
I shall have been. You can't stop us.
Confringo.
One less human to worry about.
Prego. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo.
Pity.
Prego.
Right. I've been fighting. Enough of this nonsense. Let's get this.
Pretty sure I get that.
Why can't I hit you?
Levioso. Confringo.
How many of them are there?
That should be
Not
the last of
enough.
them I'll meet.
Not enough. I need to get better combat.
Accio. Pulsar. Descendo.
Yes, of course.
Confringo. Door is looking at us. Bombarda. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Jack and shit is what we found.
Descendo. Accio.
Bye.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Hello, Hamura.
I don't remember this. Oh yeah. I was looking at the wrong thing. Alright.
Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Now that I don't really need them, time to go. Couldn't speak it, but all he could do was read it. Sounds like he failed me. Then again, my
Can we
combat
please
in
talk
there
about what
was
just happened?
lackluster. He really wants to talk.
That wasn't so bad,
My
was it?
God.
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
Should have known.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Fucking
Without
book.
further ado, adieu.
Oh, fuck, that was a Tuesday. Practically. It's kind of crazy.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
So, waiting game. Okay. Where to next? Might as well, I mean, it's another spell. Wait. My boy in here? Of course, the guy who's teaching me all the cool spells ain't around.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to.
But I guess I didn't play it that long, so I really don't remember. I'll grab a drink while it loads. It'll be load quick, so.
Why does the Ministry require animagi to register themselves? Seems most intrusive to me.
I hated learning banishment. Never had such abysmal marks.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an older bully last year. Took hours to get her to come out from under the bed.
A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration was Miley's favorite textbook. I cannot seem to wrap my head around the subject.
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me. Much prefer potions. I like to have a recipe to follow.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school. I'm sure she's disappointed that I'm so terrible at it.
I tried transforming a rabbit into a dinner plate the other day. Ended up with a platter that had long ears. Disaster.
I'm
Definitely.
dreading taking my transfiguration.
Definitely was longer than the load screen. Not bad about
I'd
that.
rather jinx myself than
I don't know why I'm looking at this. I'm just gonna follow the dots anyways.
Oh, did you hear about
If I could see someone play this game without using this, they were like, oh, okay. They just read the quest and went places without that. I'd be fucking impressed.
Oh, it's you!
No.
the person I need?
No.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the... It's just... Mind...
Flipendo.
Look at that! You're a natural...
Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Flipendo!
Never be great at this rate.
I'd prefer it. Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
God, who is she? What could she want? I don't even know her name. Find the location of the third keeper trial? Oh god, that shit. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go down on it. I get it, I get it. I not click on my trip. And remember how in GTA they had the taxi? You just sit there and let them drive. If only the same thing for running around this damn school. I would love just to watch them auto run. Whoop. I guess I could be fast traveling.
The cross one's dueling.
Where am I I'm a jackass. Dismount. I'm out here flying around trying to find this thing. It's like, nah. It's fast travel. thought it was some portrait of somebody in the school, like, what's this lady?
Welcome back.
Hello,
Sorry.
Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
You would think, like, ex-headmistress would be like, yo, just take this fucking spot and walk through this, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry, there's a secret way into this room. See? Didn't run that time. Like a fool. That's what I've been doing.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I still gotta run. Fine.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Nope. Unfortunately,
So
that's a quest to do.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month. then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Lady, I am doing
Thank you for
Dark
being
Wizard
here
training.
during that rather
Right.
awkward conversation.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot closer.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I don't believe him.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I've never been that way before.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Headmaster? Here, what could you want?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
I wonder almost daily why I accept...
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
I thought I would have brought more.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
What the fuck is the headmaster's office?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
My God.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you
Shut the hell up.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo! Levioso!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Why is my FPS so sharp as shit?
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebridean.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight.
What was that?
Hopefully us getting ready for the fight.
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Easy.
I deserve that.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge...
Repair her.
Yeah, why is every fucking bridge broken?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Might as well fucking pet it. It's that or it's gonna kill you anyways. Did his face get shallower?
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Her shit bores the fuck out of me. All right.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly.
Confringo! Flipendo!
Whereas I got like 90 something FPS right now, right? But some other fucking weird ass area. Where's my little sheet at? A little cheat sheet with the answers. Nah, it's just got the actual numbers of this lined up. What do I want? Alright. The other one's the Hydra. Really? Yeah, he's... More on, 1 second. So fucking confused.
Revelio.
Like an idiot, because I still don't understand how that math did not line up on that.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Revelio.
Wouldn't want riffraff running.
Revelio. I'd swear we'd be more uplifted.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal.
Dark magic glow. Oh, what the fuck?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I hate that don't be seeing shit.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
While I can. Eve must be here somewhere.
Just let me throw it out.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Don't get me wrong, this looks cool and all. I just rather fight them.
How could this happen?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Oh, this shit was just evil.
I think I'm invisible.
Well, not that one. Definitely gotta be this way since.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Go. The Elder Wand.
I've never felt such power.
Power. Strength.
To bolster. Bombarda. Descendo.
Complete defeats. Killed people. What the fuck was that?
Descendo. Defender, Depulso, Bombarda.
on, dog. Roll. Fuck! Your journey is ended. It's the first time I died. Fuck, that... I fucked around too much in the beginning. What the fuck? Maybe I should have came in with a lot more potions. Myself, not the character.
Defender. Bombard. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Potato. Descender. Bombarder.
That up.
Bombarder. Descender. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor.
know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna go. Can I get to the fucking thing to make potions real quick? Can't even do gear, nothing. That did not work at all. Fuck. Why?
Revelio.
Why just those fucking spells? They got like one more death than me, and then I'm gonna say fuck it.
Bombarder. Sender. Depulsor.
How come? But yeah, apparently I suck, and I think maybe this is the perfect time to go on a lunch break. But when I do come back, it'll probably be on Red M or something. Since apparently I'm stuck here and I suck. So either way, go back to that. And thanks for checking out.